When you want to zoom in or zoom out on an image, there are three ways that you could do it. All of them were found under View. Well, notice the first one here is called Zoom, and you see there are numbers. Right now, the picture is at 100%. If I click on 50, that's going to reduce it down to 50% of what its size is. So I'll click on 50, and you see the image gets smaller. We'll do it again for 25. That's as far out as you can zoom out. Now to zoom in, you could zoom in as far as 800%, and we're zoomed in about where that flowering cherry is. Now if you want to zoom back to 100%, you go here to View, Zoom, and click on 100. This is a 1-to-1 ratio, not zoomed in or not zoomed out. The second way to zoom in is to go up here to View and click on Zoom In command. You'll notice that your cursor turns into a magnifying glass with a plus sign on it. Hold the plus sign over the area you want to zoom in on. Say I'm going to zoom in on these red flowers. I click once and I've zoomed in. I click twice. I click 3 times, and that's as far as you could zoom in, but it zooms in wherever you place the magnifying glass. Now to zoom out, you have to go back up to View and click Zoom Out. And you don't have control of where you zoom out from because it just zooms back on the picture. Now the third way to zoom in, which in my opinion is the best way and the way you should get used to doing it all the time, is by using the keyboard shortcut commands. So if we go back up here to View, you see that zoom in is F10 and zoom out is F9. So to do that same thing as zooming in on the flowers, I want to zoom in here. I just hold my cursor over it and press F10 on the keyboard. And I'll hold it over again and press F10 until I can't zoom in anymore. Now to zoom out, you press F9 on the keyboard and you're zooming back out. So you can zoom in and zoom out in a matter of seconds by using the keyboard shortcut. Now one thing you want to keep in mind, I have found that a lot of people have called me and said that their F9 and F10 zoom in does not work, but it does work, but they have a laptop, and usually on laptops the F10 and F9 double as, say, volume up or volume down or brightness of your monitor. So you have to hold down a function key on your keyboard and then press F10 and F9 on laptops. My recommendation is just get a full keyboard, plug it into your laptop, and use that. It's easier to type, it's easier to do imaging and stuff with that, but of course that's up to you. The other thing to keep in mind is that you can use the F10 and F9 keyboard shortcuts while you're drawing or while you're cutting an object. Let me show you how that works. So I'm going to go to the drawing tool, and let's say I want to draw around this walkway. I'll start drawing here. Now I'm going to press F10 on the keyboard to zoom in so that I could see the details. And then I'm going to press F9 to zoom back out. And as you can see, you're able to zoom in and zoom out while you're drawing. That is very handy. Instead of having to go back up to the command, for example, let's say I'm drawing around the driveway, now I want to zoom in. If I go up here to View and I click Zoom In, it actually took me out of the drawing tool so that I could zoom in. So it really doesn't work. Use the F9 and F10 all the time.